awareness is a completely vague term, but there is nothing that you can call what this is that any language has been able to capture. And it's been called everything by every religion. There's some word for it. And it's the limitation of the human mind. And even more so, the limitation of the symbolic language, which is drawings and sounds. It's symbolic. So non-symbolic language is just us hanging out. And that's actually more representative of awareness than any symbolic language. So when you do meditation, you're enjoying a non-symbolic satsang. It's just completely non-worded. And that is more accurate way to describe awareness than words. But if I did that, then we wouldn't be talking. So there is no way to describe it. And one of the first things that can happen with people is we can begin to want to describe it intellectually and to know it. But the pursuit of the technical understanding of it is like the trying to get a cup of air. Yeah, it's like you've gone to the mountain to pick the durian and you come back with an egg fruit. Like, it's good, but it's not as good as the durian. Right? The intellectual understanding. Oh yeah, I get it, yeah, because it's a singularity and it's like, yeah, I get that. Oh, I understand that now. So we can continue to talk about the intellectual understanding of it. I don't deny it, but it's almost more important just to have one small moment in your life where you rely on awareness. So it's great in an example would be the noise from the blender, right? It's completely fine. Like, anyone can make juices whenever they want to. And if you find something like that annoying you can rely on awareness and leave it as it is. And take a practical step to amend it. So if I wasn't recognizing awareness, I'd be like, oh, and it's got nothing to do with the person blending. I was like, oh, that bloody noise. Oh, right, I'm trying to do, that's not recognizing awareness. But even that is awareness, okay? Then not recognizing awareness would also be, everything is fine. It doesn't matter about noise. And someone's out there with a jackhammer and you just carry on saying, and then what we do, we focus on, and it's like, so you just recognizing awareness just unleashes practical steps. Would you mind closing the kitchen door? It's already closed, end of story. So my point is, start with things that are so gentle and easy to recognize as awareness in the beginning. Just to have an experience that you let something be as it is, not let it go, right? Not like go after it, just small experiences of it being okay. And then you suddenly realize it's okay. And then you can try stronger things and see where they are. I was writing a piece today about Tantra and about how damaging it can be to try to make Tantra, sexually activated Tantra, where you're going to find awakening. Because that's like one of the strongest appearances that we as humans have. It's got the most attachments, it's got the most stories, it causes the most wounding, and that's why we're having a problem with it today. Because people don't even know the art of resting as awareness. They don't even know that. And they're thinking Tantra, having extreme sexual pleasure, is awakening. No, the point of Tantra is to rest as awareness, using the most intense experience you can have as a human that's also safe to rest as awareness. They didn't have bungee jumping then, but you could use that also, right? You could. So to indulge that and begin, that's what you're going to rest as awareness is. No wonder we're having problems. Start with something as simple as you can't find your keys. It's shocking to share this, But when I was in my house in London and I was a banker and I had to get to work, I was so lost to the discomfort of life that if I couldn't find my keys and I was late for work, I would wreck my house as a way to alleviate stress. I would just pull books off shelves, pull stuff off, be in a complete temper tantrum, eventually find my keys, whatever, go to work, and then arrange for a cleaner or someone to help me when I got home. It was so distressing over not finding my keys. Not finding my keys, I'm wrecking my house, and it would ruin my whole day. So start with something of like, I can't find my keys, and now what I do if I can't find my keys, I just start to organize my things. Not even looking for the keys. It's just like, oh, I can't find my keys, maybe I should organize my possessions. And dun, 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 and the keys appear or they don't. And if they don't, I certainly don't smash things up. So start with something small. And the thing about London, or anywhere, how it would look is exactly as how it looks here. Because the descriptions are noticeable, but they're noticeable in a much softer way. Where, as an example, we can use food as an example, I think. I can't think of anything else that would be more general right now. But it's like, well, weather could be good. So you go and you're in the process of reifying your life as something, and you love sunny weather, and all of your friends are coming over to a barbecue, and it's raining, and you are so annoyed, or a wedding, for instance. So it's even more positions, but let's stick with a barbecue. You hate it, it's really making you upset, you can't enjoy it, you're so fixated on that nice weather that you ruin your entire day over being obsessed with one perception. Where when you rest and just let awareness be as it is, you're enjoying the moment regardless of the descriptions. If it rains, it's beautiful. If it's sunny, it's beautiful. When it rains here, I sometimes, I'm not advocating this, I sometimes go out there and dance and play guitar. There's enough videos of that happening because it's gorgeous. And it's the same with, you know, people who live in cold countries, which is where you're going to. It gives you the capacity to go there and enjoy it for what it is. And these aren't mental fixation enjoyments. You're not like, oh, I'm learning to like cold now. It's just that the relationship to your awareness, to the space of knowing, is so deep and rich that things that appear aren't the focus anymore. So say this is like the depth of your being. It's just a pictorial analogy. The depth of your being. And then before it was like sunny day, rainy day, you know, really big things would completely dominate this space of being. Now it's like awareness is my space of being, and it's like sunny day, rainy day, sunny day. So you don't lose your preferences. I prefer to be out here, but I can have complete enjoyment anywhere.